Birds are flying, paintbrush in hand. Fortune whispers, don't misunderstand. Crystal laughter fills the scene. Future shining like a movie screen. Tarot readings, wine that flows, art that shines, and hearts that glow. Stories told in the spark divine. Friday night feels so alive.
Hello and good evening. How are you?
Doing okay. How are you tonight?
I'm doing okay. It'll be a challenge. We have two dogs running around,
Ah, yes.
so
You see it.
you can hear their nails. And let's see what we got here. That's good. And good evening, Jess Brolick. Wow, you were number one. That's something. Sarah, would you be able to do a favor?
Yes.
Can you get a piece of paper and keep track of who's first, second, third? Hey,
Okay.
Dawn, how are you?
See, I need to get into messages so I can see. Okay.
Hello, hello. Brolick was first, then
Who
Jess,
was first? Frolic. Okay.
then Jess, then Dawn.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right.
Okay. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, everybody.
Cherry Blossom, good evening. Welcome in.
Hello.
I have to admit, my daughter-in-law has no liquor in the house.
Oh,
So it's water.
I know. Me too. Everybody else is going to have to drink the wine for us.
Yeah, today they're going to have to, that's for sure. All right. So, anything new this week?
Just a lot of mayhem, but I'm trying to ride the wave. It's a lot of mayhem.
Hi, Kevin. Sean read me this. Okay, so no reading for Jeff.
No, Jess. Okay.
Kevin
Well,
came
thank you.
in. No, Cherry Blossom first, then Kevin.
Okay.
And we'll see how things go from here.
All right.
Brolick, you need to put in your question, your sun sign or zodiac sign, or a subject. Do you want a general reading, a love reading, career? All right, angels. Brolick. Brolick.
We're like, we just need your question. Oh, Kevin says he's good, so we're not doing Kevin.
Okay,
Okay, so Berlick, we just need to know what you'd like to know.
that's right.
And I've got Sherry's
She wants a Cancer love reading.
love reading. All right.
Career.
Here, all right.
What's your zodiac sign, Brolick? Angels, we're looking for career for Brolick. What can you tell me? Can you tell me about career and Brolick? Brolick, are you looking for a new job? Thank you, angels. I got that. Are you looking for a new job? What?
He's a Leo. He's a Leo.
Okay, I'm reading Facebook. The transcript runs along with the show, but there's no transcript in YouTube. Is that what you're saying? Oh, the challenges. You're looking, that's what I thought. That's what I heard, was that you were looking for a new job. Okay. Angels, he's looking for a new job. What can you tell me for Brolic? Thank you, Angel Spirit Guides, for your guidance.
Cards, general reading.
All right. First thing out is telling me that you need to change something up, okay? And I heard resume. Have you redone your resume? You need to beef it up. I don't know if you know what beef it up means, but you know, fluff it up a little bit. Make sure it highlights everything that you've done. Hello, Sunrise East. Oh my goodness, the dogs are going nuts tonight. They're saying that the fruit of your work, okay, the fruit of your labor is coming. Things are crazy there. They cutting down on our bonuses and adding a lot more. Wow, I'm hearing that everywhere. Okay, you redid it recently. Okay, then that should be good from what I'm seeing. Let's see what this says. Have you been manifesting, they're asking. This is telling me you need to manifest. And if you already are, then that's good. It will help you. Whoa. Okay, I've got the King of Wands. That's good. That's something that's with passion. This is a leader, entrepreneurial. Are you trying to start your own business? Thank you, Angel Spirit. Whoops. Wow, you also got a King of Swords. Clarity, ideas, decisions that are made clearly and concisely. Eventually, okay, that's what they're saying. Manifest, honey. You need to manifest. Whoa, okay. You're going to get a message soon about this resume. Okay, let's see what Sarah's got. Sarah?
So, Berlick, what came up for me, I don't know if you can see this, but your guide, your main guide, I don't know how much you've delved into, like, or even if you believe in the concept past lifetimes, but what's coming up to me is that one of your guides is galactic. So that means you've had many lifetimes from Andromeda, wanting you to tap in, that they are the key to climbing to the next level, that you need to go out and ground and meditate to connect to this guide and also connect through the full moon. So going out, connecting to your star family. Um, if you're interested in something a little deeper, I do deep reads on this and drawings and all of that, but this is just a little mini drawing to show you that one of your past lifetimes was from Andromeda and that you do have a guide from there guiding you. And when you tap into this main guide, you will get so much guidance that you'll know exactly kind of what you're passionate about, what you should lean towards. And I have a feeling that this guide's trying to take you in a whole new level, a whole new direction right now. So kind of shutting some doors to open others for you. So
There you go.
planning this idea in your head and going from there.
Wonderful. You'll get that business off the ground. Absolutely. That's cool. Galactic. From Andromeda. You and I need to talk later. All right. Who's next? that should
The
be
next person is Dawn.
Dawn. Did you want a reading?
Come on, puppies.
Let's see, Christina. I need to know if Christina wants a reading so I can put you on the list. If not, we will not.
You have a Christina? Where?
Christina Maldonado.
Maldonado? I didn't see her. Hang on. Did she not pop up here?
She popped up right under Berlick's response.
Um, oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Dawn. Yes, no, maybe so. Well, who's after Dawn?
After Dawn, we have Sherry B. She's a Cancer and she'd like a love reading. For your
Cherry.
love.
Cherry Blossom wants to know about love. Okay. Christine wants to have a reading. Put down your sun sign, honey, and what you want to know. Do you have a question? Do you want love, career, general? All right, let me start Cherry Blossom. Cherry Blossom. The greatest and highest good about love. Cherry Blossom. Whoa. Okay. Wow. All right, Cherry Blossom, you have somebody coming into your life. And what they're telling me is that this could very well be a divine pairing. I've got both the King and the Queen of Pentacles. Very, very wise and abundant. Ooh. Is there something? What are you carrying? What baggage are you carrying? Hey, Victor, good to see you. Okay. There's something that you are carrying, some baggage. And they're telling me that you need to, for lack of a better word, take it off your back, unpack it, deal with it, and pack it into a smaller bag. Okay? You need to deal with whatever it is that's on your back. You do have a message coming, a King and a Queen of Pentacles. What it's also telling me is that you are in transformation. Now, a lot of people are in transformation right now, so that doesn't surprise me. Let's see here. You may, I don't know why, but it's saying that you're a little defensive and you're overthinking some things here. You possibly also may have two suitors. You may have somebody else. And I guess it would be up to you to sort out which one is the divine partner. All right, Sarah, have at it.
Okay. What I'm getting is that you've really been doing the work to kind of work through some issues. Your third eye is starting to open and you're starting to see things more clearly. So you're working on things as they're moving up, but they have to do with grief. They have to do with your heart chakra and trust and living in the middle of issues that just keep looping and looping. And what you have to do to stop the loop is to figure out what the lesson is in what keeps happening over and over. And once you figure out that lesson, and what you were supposed to learn out of it, the cycle breaks. And once that cycle breaks and you find the voice and you start setting boundaries with people that not only come to you and dump all their stuff on you, or always asking you to do stuff for them. But you also find your voice to set boundaries. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be here. I don't want to have these people around me. I don't want to loop over and over with the same type of things. And you will get out of this basic, survival mode and start working up more into a healthy space, at which time these people will come that you'll have lots of choices, but you need to learn your discernment about who you choose to have around you, because their energy does affect you.
That's really important. You might want to get some obsidian or black tourmaline. Selenite works, and keep that with you on your person, around your bed, wherever you spend a lot of time. Keep that there. Always carry it in your pocket, and it will help repel. If you find that you have people that are coming in that you don't want, and you're getting their energy, like if they're anxious and you're feeling that, you might want to get a necklace that has a mirror on it so it repels to them, but definitely have the obsidian or black tourmaline or selenite on. Okay. All right. I hope that resonates.
Next, we have LA Heart. They're a Cancer and they'd like a general reading.
Emily, you said?
LA Heart.
LA Heart. Okay. LA. All right. Look. LA Heart. Okay, you're starting a new cycle here. Are you planning a vacation? Yeah, let's see some love there. Look here. Ace of Cups, new love. I can see that you've been feeling lonely or a sense of loss, maybe. I don't know if you lost a friend, a loved one, but you definitely have new love coming. Aha. You're going to have a big decision to make. You may already have it and you're avoiding it. It may not have anything to do with love. Ooh. Have you been trying to deal with the past? I've got that you really got hurt the last time you were with a partner. And it comes up upright, which tells me it's still there and you still need to deal with that, because it needs to come up upside down for me to tell me that it's healed. But they're telling me you still have like this open wound in your heart, and that's gotta close and be healed before the new love will show up. Sarah, what did you get for LA?
So what I got is it's the same thing, but it ties in a little bit more to so basically you're sitting here, you're kind of just sitting still, and you have to choose between two paths. Going back to the old, which is stagnant, lots of pain, lots of worry, lots of fear, or going the new path. And you can feel the warmth of it. You know that this new path is bright, but it's scary because, new things are always scary, a little bit scary. But I'm here to tell you that your guides are telling me that you can't go wrong going following the light, following this way. Let go. People always fall off when you start to level up and go towards the light and your purpose and understanding things in a better way. People just start to fall off, and that's okay. If they start to level up and get to where you're going, then they might come back through, but that's okay. Those people, need to fall off to the wayside. And so that's what I'm seeing, is that you're sitting here kind of in between the two, and you need to pick the light.
Did you tell me what LA's sun sign was?
No, he just said cancer. They just said
Oh,
cancer.
okay. Well, then they're Cancer. Okay. There you go, Dawn. Cancer. Hello, Susan. It's so
Hello, Susan and Victor.
fun. I understood that Wednesday went beautifully. Of course, you would. So, congratulations on that one. All right. Who do we have next?
Next, we have Sunrise East. They are a Cancer rising. I do not see a question.
Okay.
Sunrise
To
East.
know if do you want a general, a love, a career? Do you have a specific question? And you're a Cancer rising. What is your sun sign? What zodiac were you born under? It's so good to see you too, Susan.
Good to see you, Susan. Good to see all you guys.
Yeah. Thank you so much for coming in. Hi,
Appreciate
Dupree.
it.
I didn't see you and Vladimir.
Vladimir's here, and we've got Victor here.
Ooh. Oh. I have a house full here. Okay. All right. And the dog's name is Leo.
It's
Okay.
usually my house making all the noise
Yeah.
with my doors and my dogs.
I was hoping to do this upstairs, but it wasn't
It's
working.
okay. Makes it spicy. We like it. I have two
Yeah.
seasonal jobs and a new seasonal business. She's about to leave a job and thinking about the food manufacturing sector of the food business. Is this a good idea? She's a chef and a culinary scientist. Well, I don't need to draw to tell you that. Hello, Gia. Leo might sit down.
All right. Angel, Sunrise East. Is it a good idea for her to leave her job and go into to be a chef and culinary scientist? Is that a good idea for Sunrise East, please? Is it a good choice? They're saying yes. And it's a big yes. It's not a faint one. Okay, let's see what the cards say. This is for Sunrise East career, please. Which one is your passion? I'm guessing the food, the chef, because they're saying you need to go in the way of the passion. You said she was Leo, correct?
Well, now I have down Cancer Sun rising, but Jess is leading, so I don't know.
Okay, the chef is your passion. That's the way they want you to go. It's hard to hear. Just a minute. They want you to be more positive. They say that you are looking at the rear view mirror. We've talked about that a lot. The windshield's bigger than the rear view mirror for a reason. So you need to turn around and use gratefulness and be positive and interesting. I need clarification of that card, please. Clarification of that card. Do you know somebody that's a Capricorn? Whoa. Do you have a Capricorn that's significant in your life? Ooh. Well, I know you didn't ask, but you have a Two of Cups. I don't know if you're married. If you're married, this would mean that you married a soulmate. If you're not, that means a soulmate is on their way. Your mom's a Capricorn? Okay, she showed up in the reading. Yeah, they're telling me it's going to be a success to go the way you want to go. You need to go with your passion is what they want. Sarah, what did you?
Okay, so I agree with Bonnie. What's showing up are three of your guides. You also are an old soul. These three are from they're Arcturians. And what they're showing me is that you're a healer. So your food is healing. So I'm getting straight confirmation. Okay, so what they're telling me is basically what Bonnie's saying, whatever you're passionate about, whatever area you see yourself being really happy putting out certain kind of food that you love, that you love to put out there, it will have healing properties in it and it will heal people. So be mindful of the things that you choose. Don't worry about what are people going to like. Go with the things that you love and that you have put your heart and soul into. And basically, people are going to love it because of that healing properties in it. They're going to say, wow, I don't know how you can make this taste like this. It's kind of like the thing of my mom's grilled cheese is better than any I can make or anybody else can make because she put her love in it. So this is what they're showing me is that they're leading you towards finding those things within even what you make that you love to make so that it will have that vibration in there.
Wonderful. Hey, Teresa, I haven't seen you in ages. Welcome in. Good to see you. Who else? I saw somebody else that came in. Gia Evans. Welcome in.
Yes, Gia. Let's see. Gia came first.
Vladimir. Was Vladimir wanting one? Did you ask?
So I need to know if these four people want readings. Victor, Vladimir, Gia, and Teresa. Do any of you four want a reading? And if so, what is your sign and what is your question?
Dupree wants a love reading. I don't know what her
Who?
sign. Dupree.
Oh, when did they come in?
La 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 la. She was.
Did they come in after Vladimir and before Gia or?
after Victor,
Okay.
before Vladimir.
Okay. And what was the name again?
Dupree.
Dupree. Okay. And do we have Dupree? What's your information? What is your sign and what is your question? I'll put you down.
Once or a love reading, but I don't know the sign yet. So put your sign in, please. And you are next. Oh, a general? You changed on me. You're as
Aries.
excited you wanted a love reading. Okay. General Scorpio. Gia says yes, she wants a reading. All right. Dupree wants to know what messages you have. Wow. Okay. Dupree, are you married? In a relationship? Whoa, I got that. The King of Pentacles here. And you're Scorpio. I've got a Cancer here. Dupree not married. Well, guess what? You've got a King of Pentacles on their way. You're going to go into a new direction. And I've got the Four of Wands, which means it's a very stable relationship. Could go to marriage. Four of Wands, when I see the Four of Wands, that to me is the marriage card. What else do you have? Please? Uh-huh. Okay, they want you to make, when you're making decisions and putting things out there, they want you to operate more from your head and less from your heart so you don't get in trouble. Ooh. And they want you to use your intuition. So I've got Pisces here and Cancer. Do you have either one of those in your life presently? Yes, Teresa, I know yours, but I don't remember your sun sign. So put your zodiac sign down. Oh, there it is, Aries.
Aries. Yeah.
Okay. Mark, have you seen hello? Dupree. Or no. Who are we doing right now?
So we're supposed, if we're going in order, we're doing Christina next. Did we do Dupree?
That's who we were doing.
Well, yeah, we kind of skipped on him. So you started him. Do you want me to finish or?
Charlie. I'm trying to figure out what this means. Wrote not male. No. So I'm thinking then it's a female. Dupree is a she.
Okay.
Am I right there? Or do I have this confused all the way around?
April Fool.
What? Did you say April Fool? Oh, Teresa. Oh, okay. Well, that's what I've got for you, Dupree. Go ahead, Sarah.
So what I'm getting is that you need to start working on like meditating, clearing away things that you need to work on. allowing your intuition and quiet, like finding quiet times that you can meditate and just quiet your mind and start focusing on the things that you really want, exactly who it is you want, what you want them to look like, how it's going to feel like when you're with them, so that you can manifest the person. That person's there, but they're like in the middle of a portal waiting for you to do that to pull them through. And then they're showing me that water has something to do with it. So I don't know if you need to like, I don't know if like they're trying to show me that water maybe is one of your elements. And so um letting things go through, showers and being near water and drinking water and like cleansing all of that, the things that you need to let go and then start manifesting. And you can also, the green is showing up to like really start getting out more in nature and grounding yourself and just trying to meditate and focus your mind, like intentionally taking time to do that, because right now you've got it kind of jumbled in your mind as to what you want. And so your person is just staying there. They're not coming forward, they're not going back. They're just kind of stuck right there. So to bring them forward, you've got to clear your mind, start meditating, and then really focus on what you want. What do they look like? All of that.
I think they're a water sign.
Okay, is that why? Yeah, there's like it's showing all this water coming
Well, I
down.
had a Pisces and a Cancer here, so that I
Ah,
there's a
okay. And that was Dupree, right?
correct.
Okay, I'm getting confused. We're going so fast. That's awesome.
I
Okay.
know, isn't it?
So
Yeah,
forgive this old mind if I don't.
it's
So I
changing.
don't have a Pisces or Cancer in my life right now. I am a female. So the person must have something to do with water. Then maybe they're a Pisces, huh? Is that what you're saying,
That's
Bonnie?
Pisces or Cancer is what I have.
Yeah, there's somebody. You just have to meditate and clear the blockages, the past wounds, and then also like really think deeply about who is you want, what do they look like. They're already there, but they're waiting for you to do that, and then spirit will send them towards you.
Okay, I'm looking here.
Next one is Christina. She
And
is Pisces. Is that right? That's right,
uh,
down.
after Dupree, wait a minute. I saw Teresa. Was that the one?
Well, so the
Vladimir.
Christina and Victor and Vladimir came in before any of those other people. Yeah.
Okay,
So
all right.
Christina, Pisces general, then it's Victor, Vladimir,
Okay,
Gia, Teresa, and then whoever.
okay. I'll go with whatever you say. Christina, and she wants a love reading.
Okay, she wants a love reading.
Is that what you said?
I have down she's a Pisces and
Okay.
she wants a general reading.
A
Now, if
gen-
that's changed, she needs to let me know.
All right. Christine Donato wants a general. Angels, what do we have for Christine? Hmm. And she is a Pisces, you said?
Yes.
Okay. First card out, Pisces.
You're welcome, Dupree.
Christina, do you have a Taurus in your life? Taurus is late April, early May. There's a decision you're avoiding. What is that? Your brother. Okay, brother's Taurus. That was the second card. Is there some decision that you're trying to make? Well, welcome to Medicare. and Social Security. Um, is that where these decisions are? Thank you, angel spirit guides, for your guidance. King of Wands. King of Wands. That's a Sagittarius. Okay. They're telling me that you're very independent, that you very wise. Abundant. I don't know what the yes is. Guys, when you answer a question, if you can give me
Oh,
a clue.
you asked her if it was about her retiring or like
Oh, yeah.
security, and she said yes.
The decisions that she's got to make. Okay, very good. Oh man, excuse me, it's all the way on the floor. Okay. What did you leave behind? I think I'm getting the sense that's the job. Are you officially retired?
Selling her house and moving back with her brother. He's on disability and he needs help.
Aha. Okay. Well, what they want to say is that you're never going to get all the information you want, that you need to go ahead and make that decision. There's a Sagittarius here. Something you're walking away from. Did you walk away from something recently? Or maybe this is about leaving the house behind. That could be that. No, you're certified. Ah, well. Huh?
Thought she said she was 65. Just
Yeah.
turned 65.
Wait a minute here. Christina, up above, you said you just turned 65. And now you're saying you're 43 and a CNA? Which is it?
Maybe her brother just turned 65.
Oh, that's it. Okay, brother turned 65. Got it.
He's on disability and he needs help.
And you're a
So
certified CNA. Okay. Is he
so
going to?
she sell her house and move back with him.
Uh-huh. That's a tough decision. A real tough one. Um, they're saying abundance is there, but and I think the walking away is from your house. But I don't know for sure. I think what it is the decision you're making, whatever you're leaving behind is what that's talking about. Sarah, what did you get for Christina?
So the picture that came through, oddly enough, was you standing out in front of like the water, like a ocean or whatever, and the sun's going down, and you're just relaxing and like enjoying your time. Basically, what they're showing me is kind of like two decisions. Like if you stay and don't go down there, um, you're going to be fine, but he's going to need other caregivers and it's going to cost and it might be some money that you're going to have to maybe put out to help him with that. Um, but if you stay, then, where you're at, you'll have more freedom to take vacations, to do things, to go out and meditate and do the things to keep your life in order. If you go down where he's at, yes, it will be less expensive, but you will be basically like you're going to have to be like the main person, the rock, the person that, everybody's looking up to handling this. And that's a huge burden. So you have to decide, are you, I've tried it. It was too much for me. You have to decide whether that's really the best thing for you, because there are a lot of good caregivers at that. You have intuition to know who's going to be good and who's not. Maybe they're saying take some time to go like monitor that and see who, but you really have to take that into account. Do you want to lose your serenity over that? So that's something that only you can decide. So that's kind of what they're giving. And I guess what they're telling me is they've kind of been showing you like both sides. So you really have to decide for yourself, is this something presently at this moment that I can handle? It's not really the money thing, even though it will be tight. It's, can you handle, the what it's going to do to you?
And that's huge. Okay.
And that's
Because
huge.
it's one thing to take care of somebody you don't know. It's a totally different thing to take care of someone you do, especially somebody from the family. You can't really say, there are things that you don't want to say to somebody you love that you would go ahead and tell somebody else. Okay.
And family will ask of you something they wouldn't ask of somebody else.
Exactly.
And they don't realize they're draining you, and so you just have to decide for yourself what is.
Yeah. What's best? Write down pros and cons and weigh them out.
Yeah, for
Okay.
sure. Okay, next we have Victor, and then we will have Vladimir. So you did not miss Vladimir.
Okay. Victor, what did you want to know, hon?
If
Victor
that's if he wants a reading. He never really, I don't think he
never said,
said.
huh? He's
No.
a Sagittarius with a fishy moon, but I don't know what he wants to know. Are you here, Victor? It's so late over there.
It's late. He may have just popped in.
Yeah.
So we can, if we don't hear from him, then
Okay.
Vladimir's next.
Vladimir,
Vladimir, Leo in general.
General, and he's a Leo. Okay. Thank you, angels. Vladimir, Jesus. Vladimir. You're welcome.
You're welcome, Christina. I know it's hard, but you got this, girl.
Nobody. Our Leo.
Okay. Vladimir, what are you overthinking? You're very independent.
Well,
Do you have a Pisces in your life? I've got a Pisces here. Who's the Pisces? Also have a Sagittarius here. Vladimir. Just X's with these two signs. Okay, so the two signs I said are X's. Aha, okay. Well, telling me that you're very stable as you are. Are you looking for love? They're saying that you're, it's kind of like, now I have to remember I'm old. It's, you take a beating but keep on ticking.
Oh, shit.
That was,
He said yes. He is looking for.
Timex. Yes, you're looking. Okay. They're saying that you're going to find it and you're going to get married, but I'm not sure to whom yet. I haven't seen. It could just be that you're. Whoa, here we go. Do you know a Capricorn as well? I've got a Capricorn here. If it comes, it's fine. Well, that's a wonderful way to look at it. It really is. That means it will show up. Okay. Last card is telling me you're not able to see what's right in front of you. When I get this card, I think of looking in a closet full of clothes and you can't find anything to wear. You got the clothes, right? You could put something together, but you're not seeing it. Okay. Sarah, what did you get for Vlad?
So, what I get for you is that, so this represents you like growing up. You're looking at these people. So, it kept changing. So, these are just stick people. Okay. Anyway, this group of family, friends, people, they have always questioned your way of thinking and like you think out of the box and you're open-minded and, things that you want to talk about, people are like, I don't know. So, what Spirit's saying is it's time for you to own the information that you know, the things that you're drawn to. Don't worry about what people say or think or who you should be with. That if you start opening your mind and attracting somebody of like mind that's going to relate to the things that you want to talk about, that's going to understand your spirituality, and they may not fit the mold that the family and the friends and all these people say. They may not be the color that they want them to be, all of those things. But open your mind to this person connecting. And like Bonnie says, you got to open your eyes. They're probably right there and you're having those conversations with them, but you're thinking, well, this person doesn't fit the mold that my family's going to say, oh, she's too this, or she's too that, or she's doesn't fit with us, or she's, that's not important anymore. What's important is what the person you're going to be happy with.
It's, yeah.
So
Your
that's
choice,
what I'm getting.
decision, your life,
Your life. Take it from somebody that many years ago had to tell my family, I'm not choosing. I'm choosing the person that I choose to be with. And then they just had to deal with it and they finally came around.
Yeah.
But you just sometimes have to stick your guns. So just be open and realize that you're wanting to attract somebody that is of like mind, that you can have all these conversations with, the things you believe in, the things that you're interested in.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. I hope that helps. Okay.
Let's see. Next person is Gia, if she's interested. And if so, oh, yes, she is. Gemini and general reading. So glad we could be helpful, Vladimir.
All right, Gia Evans. Did you say Leo?
Gia is a Gemini.
Gemini.
We did do Dupree, right? We did him?
Yes.
We did her? We did her. Okay. So yes, Gia is a Gemini and general reading.
Gia Evans. You're gaining clarity, Gia. Whatever it is that you've been asking, it's becoming clearer to you. Ooh, you got a 10 of cups, honey. That's a happily ever after. I don't know if you're looking for love. Whoa, excuse me. All right. They're telling. They're saying that they're showing you as an empress, which is the divine feminine, the wife, the mother, the caretaker. Saying that you're good at making things grow. Aha. Do you have a Pisces? You were Gemini. Do you know a Pisces? Do you have one in your life? Because I've got one here strong. There's something that, hi, Kara.
Kara, we should have time. Yes, I put you down. You just need to know your
You've
your
been
sign and your question.
trees and bushes all day. Okay, good. Do you have a Pisces in your life? Because I've got a Pisces here. I also have something's going to be very successful for you. And you're going to be recognized for it. Now, there are some things that you need to get balanced,
What?
get grounded.
I cannot hear what you're saying.
Excuse me. Let me. Okay. No? Okay. Well, you may. This could also be telling me that you're being held back. Sometimes we're held back for other people. Sometimes, hey, Lewis,
Hey, Lewis.
if you can imagine, it's like if you forget your keys and you're getting in the car, you got to go back in the house. Sometimes most times there's a reason there, and it's saying take your time. You don't want to be that early, and it could be just simply there's a car accident ahead, and if you go right now, you're going to be in it. Okay, so anytime this card comes up, that's telling me that you're kind of hanging out there. It's for a really good purpose. It could be simply that there's somebody else coming into your life that they want you to wait for. They're not quite ready. Okay. And if you were to go ahead, if they were to let you go ahead, you would meet them at the wrong time and it would not work. Sarah, what do you have for Gia?
Okay, so Gia, I'm getting that you have a high level of intuition. You just need to really start meditating and tapping into it. So, past lives, like Bonnie said, of like a priestess, you have been and tapped into that and used that intuition in many lifetimes. So it's time to really start going within. The orange, is representing pulling from that sacral and like chakra and like really starting to use that intuition, channeling your guides, connecting with your guides, going out in nature to do that, but really starting to trust your intuition and manifest the things that you want, because it's like they're saying to me, it's time to really start working on that and going within for the answers, because your guides are speaking to you. You're just kind of think it's your imagination, but it's really your guides talking to you. So um, this is, you said, I have been wondering why I'm here so long by myself, because we have to learn how to tap in and manifest things and learn those lessons of boundaries and all of that stuff. When you're a light, you really have to learn those things first. And then when you've done that work and you've found your purpose and you find that, then it's time for that person to come in, because you need to be on the same level or your best version of yourself, so that that person and you have a lot in common and are able to click. So this is what I'm seeing, is that you need to really find that inner goddess and really start, pulling from that and linking with your guides and getting those messages yourself.
She says she's been buying a lot of orange lately.
Well, that might be why, because your guides are trying to you're seeing orange. Okay. So there's your message. And you're thinking, well, now let me wear it. But they're trying to get you to think of the orange chakra. And, that's your solar plexus. And that's where spirit pulls the energy from when you're channeling info.
Okay,
So
but we have a scammer
uh,
on
we've
104.
got a scammer. Yep.
Caleb, you might as well leave. Caleb Jasmine is a scammer. They will ask you or tell you, like he is, that you're selected to get a reading. Come on. They just want your money.
Yeah.
Now, understand that any reputable psychic will not contact you.
No, they will
You
not.
will
Not in your
contact.
inbox. None of that.
I'll never contact you to see if you,
Yeah.
come on in. You can have a reading. So goodbye, Caleb. When your resume matches mine, then we'll talk. All right.
Yes.
Who's next?
Okay, so our next person. Oh, and we need to find out whether, Lewis, if you want a reading, and if you do, we need your sign and your question. So the next one is Teresa, and she is an Aries, and she
Teresa.
wants health and love.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Thank you, Gia. Glad we could help.
I think I know where the squirrel is. I'll block him in a minute. All right,
Partners.
Teresa. Teresa used to hang out with Teresa in Florida. Teresa, thank you, Angel Spirit. Okay. Charlie, that's enough. All right, let's see what we got here. Ooh, Teresa. You got a lot of weight on your shoulders still, don't you? Who's the Pisces? They're hoping that you can put down this burden. You have got, my shoulders feel like somebody's pushing them down. This is what this card looks like. Okay. See the weight on that back? Are you here, Teresa? Yeah, there she is. You're not sure about the Pisces? Okay. Thank you, Angel Spirit. Okay. Is there something that you're trying to make a decision on that it's like you're fighting with yourself? It's like, I want to make this decision, but you're telling yourself it's not okay. what month is that? That would be late February, early March. And they're saying to go ahead and make the decision. Who's the Sagittarius? Thank you.
What's the name of my stay at my current job?
Okay, you're about to start down a new path. Something very creative and passionate. Charlie, stop it. And there's some celebration of love that's going to occur. Do you have plans to be going out to celebrate something with somebody? Charlie. All right, Teresa, I think, were you asking about Sagittarius? That would be November, December. Because I've got a Sagittarius here, and I think they're coming because you're going to go down this new road, and I see where there's some sort of charity work, and there's a good give and take. No, just a paddleboard with a group. Oh, okay. When I was talking about, well, I think there's something coming up that you're going to go celebrate, and it could be this Sagittarius coming in your life. What do you have for Teresa?
Me? Okay.
You.
So, Teresa, what I get is that you've got 3 people for sure who are energy vampires in your life, who are sucking your energy dry, causing health issues for you. You're trying to be all for everybody, be a good friend, be a good listener, be a person that problem solves and does all these things. And you've got to set boundaries with these people. The blues is your voice. You've got to set boundaries. What you have to understand is that saying no to somebody and they fight it, then they don't want you to say no. That's an energy vampire. That's somebody that just wants to dump their info on you. They feel better afterwards, but they really don't listen to what you say. They don't really change anything. And you've got to cut these people loose energetically. You've got to call your energy back. And when you talk to them, you have to shield and ground yourself and slowly wean them off by, gotta go. Let them talk for a minute. Gotta go. I got something going on. Da da da. Until you get to where you can set the boundaries that you really don't allow these people to drain your energy. Your health will start to come back because you're taking care of you and you're protecting your energy. And when you start to do that and you start to connect with that, the higher version of yourself, then yes, love will come in. But right now you're so bombarded and giving everything. Yep, people pleaser, giving everything. And I'm telling you, the people that scream the loudest are the energy vampires. That's how you tell. If somebody's not draining your energy, they'll say, I understand. I understand this isn't a good time. And we'll talk later. But the ones that go on and on and on, and they don't let you get a word in edgewise, and they walk away feeling better, you are their drug, and you are enabling them by allowing them to continue this behavior. So try to think of all the people that are doing that, but there's some 3 ones doing it for sure. One is draining your psychic energy. One is draining your basic, energy, like in your body, and the other one is basically just they're not listening to anything you're saying. They're just talking to talk, to dump. So
That's why I had a Pisces card, because the card that I had was the Hangman, and that's all about being held back. You are not going to get to go forward till you cut those people loose. I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, you're fine. It all goes together. And, cutting them loose doesn't always mean that they're like never in your life. You just have to know what part can they be and really start gauging how much you feel drained after. So if they're a family member, okay, I can spend 5 minutes talking to them, or maybe I can't. Maybe I got to go months, but gauge it. It doesn't mean you have to say, I never want to talk to you again. The ones that don't matter, then yeah, like, maybe you got to block them. Maybe they won't it's how bad they scream back about it. No, no, no. Then you might have to block them. But, start paying attention to how much you feel drained afterwards and call back your energy. Call
Right.
back your energy from every person, place, thing, universe. Call it back on a daily basis.
Cut the cords too. I mean,
Cut the
physically cut
cords.
the cords. Ask Archangel Michael to help you cut those cords. You have to imagine you've got like an umbilical cord coming out and it's going all different directions, and whoever's sucking the energy, you need to cut that. Okay.
Right.
Physically
Right.
cut that. Archangel Michael do that. And imagine packing this up with gold, wrapping a gold bandage around it so it can heal. Okay.
And expect a call from them after that because they can feel it. That's why when you cut your exes off, for example, and now all the exes call when you're happy because you cut them off energetically and they're like, I feel something. So expect that. That means that they're jonesing for the drug, which is you. And Jess is right. Sadly, you can block
Yeah,
blessings by
right,
these people being in your space and being in your energy. So you're blocking your love
right.
because you're giving your love to all these people that don't deserve it.
It's hard, but
It is hard. It is hard.
boundaries here. And I know you're a people pleaser. You just want to be loved, and I get it. Okay. But you got to set healthy boundaries.
Right.
Okay. I
O-
hope. Oh, you're
Okay.
welcome. Okay.
You're
Who's
so
next?
lucky. You're so welcome. Okay. So let's see. We just did. I'm getting confused. That was Teresa. Okay. So the next person is Kira. She's
Here.
Cancer, and can her love be rekindled? Her person that she's with has PTSD. They've been getting in arguments. He's trying to get back to normal. Can they rekindle it?
And this is your son?
Her boyfriend.
Oh,
I don't know if they're married or her boyfriend,
okay.
but
So the question is, can it be rekindled? All right.
her partner suffers from PTSD and they went through a very, very bad pair of weeks. Thought they were over, but instead he's trying to go back to normal. Can the love be rekindled?
Angels, you heard all that. Can that love be rekindled? I'm getting a no. Let me see what the cards say, honey. Is he a Libra? Or maybe I should just ask, who is the Libra? Oh, okay. Let's He's an Aries. Okay. Who is the Libra? There's a Libra here. Whoa. Aha. You have some new love coming. And this one is going to be a very good give and take back from one another. I give to you, you give to me, and it's equal. It's not like you're always giving and they're sucking you dry or vice versa. I think it's a Libra. Oh, the Libra's your father. Okay, well, he's shown up, so he must be present. Or it's something that you've been thinking about him. Wow, everybody's got these decisions to be making. You're going to gain clarity about all this. Sarah, what do you have for?
So what I'm getting, okay, so this is your partner right here. This is all that he's got to work through. And it's like an onion, layers and layers and layers and layers. With good counseling and working through these things, it's going to take some time. And as much as he wants to change, it's going to take a lot of work in solitude to do that. And I just don't think over time that you're going to be able to handle waiting for that, because that person really has to understand what it takes to do it, and it's icky and it's not fun, and you have to relive things and you have to feel them, and you have to allow yourself to feel the anger and the hurt and the sadness and all of that. And the person's basically going to be walking around, if they indulge, like dive into it, deep dive, they're going to be walking around, emotional mess all the time. So is that something that, could you walk back in and say, yes, I want to do this? Okay, fine. But if you're honest with yourself, is that really something that you want to go through for the next umpteen years? Or are you willing to let him go in love, let him try to get this work done, be supportive of that, but not with him, and move on to somebody that is healed and ready for relationship? Because he's not ready.
Yeah, he
He's
doesn't
trying, but he's not ready.
does not want to go to therapy. That's a problem.
Yeah. If he won't go to therapy, it's not changing. It's not changing. And the more that you put up with it, the more it will happen. He can't help it. So it's not, and keep in mind when you put up with it, and let's say it's an anger outburst or whatever, that sets in their mind, okay, this person won't leave me if I act like my true self, and they start letting more of it out. So you have to keep that in mind.
Yeah, we teach others how to treat us. And
Right.
so whatever you put up with, they realize, oh, well, then I can do this. So, if you put a stop to it, who knows what'll happen? You got to set some healthy boundaries.
Yeah, I feel like you're expanding more to Cure, because you're asking questions and you're questioning it, and so trust your intuition, trust that will not lead you wrong.
He
It
switched off
won't.
in the blink of an eye, went from loving me to treating me like strangers. Oh,
Yeah, he's not ready for a relationship.
no,
He doesn't love himself. He can't love you the
that's
way
right.
you need to be loved, because he doesn't love
And you
himself.
and you've got somebody else that wants to come in. Now remember, I've preached this. You have to let things go out of your life in order to make room for the newness to come in. And
Right.
you have new love waiting for you. But they can't come in your life if he's still taking up all the space.
Yeah, they sense it. Even if that person's out of the space, they sense it with you that something's holding you back, and it doesn't gel the way it's supposed to. So, for sure, you're blocking your blessings for sure.
I'm sorry, honey. Okay, who's next?
Okay, Lewis is next. He's a Gemini,
Lewis.
and he wants to know whether today will be his last day at his current job.
Wow. Angels. Lewis Black. Was today his last day at work? Was today the last day of his job?
Yes, Kara, I'm so sorry to have to tell you that.
I'm so sorry, I got a yes. I don't know if that's good news or not. Some people would go yippee skippy, others not so much.
Hey kid, how are you? God, I wasn't even recognizing you.
Okay.
How you doing?
Ooh. We have all kinds of folks here to celebrate.
Ah,
What did Jess say? I was going to trust more opportunity. Yeah. The more space you make in your life, the more can come in.
for sure.
But if you're putting up with garbage, they're going to wait or go by and go somewhere else.
Susie, what?
Whoops, excuse me, let me mute. Okay. Oh. Something just went crash. All right, who do we have next?
Okay, so Lewis, did you want me to respond
Oh,
to his?
Lewis. I'm sorry, Lewis. Things got enough. Lewis Black. I mean, I did the pendulum, but let's
You
see.
said the answer was yes, and
Yeah.
then I don't think you read the cards.
No, I haven't done the cards. Oop, card on the floor. Okay, you're a Gemini. Who's the Libra? We have a Libra that keeps popping up here. There's something else coming in for you. Definitely something else coming in. I have a 9 of Pentacles. That's a lot of money there. So I'm thinking this job is going to be something better, more money. Where is Lewis? Lewis, are you here?
Let's see. I don't see him anymore. Are you still here, Lewis?
Lewis, are you still present? Okay, we are at 123. If he pops up, we'll give
Okay.
him what he had, okay?
All right. So then I have Riley. If Riley's interested in a reading, they were the next one. And then the Empress, if they're interested in a reading, they
Yeah,
would
the
be.
Empress wants her love reading. What's your sun sign, please? Riley. It says 123. Just
Oh,
getting
Lewis, here we get. Just getting confirmation. I've never
I'm
quit a job and I feel a little guilty, but it's painful.
Oh, yeah, it's always painful to leave, especially if it's your choice. You're always questioning whether it's the right thing.
Yeah. You know, when I started doing this, it agrees with Bonnie. There's a door that's opening, and so, you know, this is just your confirmation that you're shutting the right door. And I understand you feel guilty about it, but you know what? This is a great opportunity for you to move forward and do something you're passionate about. And you never can go wrong if you're passionate about something. Spirit's going to get behind you because you're going to glow. You're going to show your energy to people that's healing. People heal around you. Things change. Things evolve around you. So I understand feeling guilty about that, but just know that it's time for you to move to the next destination, to to glow up and change the vibration of that place. So this is a good sign. Moving on. It's time.
Okay. Let's see. Riley Svoboda. I haven't seen that you're here. If you are, sign in and tell us what you're looking for. The Empress is here. I'm going to go ahead and start that.
Yeah. Cancer.
All right.
And
Sun signs Cancer, and they want a love reading. Of course, every Cancer does. Empress. What does the Empress have for love? Do you do any charity work? Empress. Or work for a nonprofit? Ooh, okay. Some sort of conflict. Okay. You do charity work. Okay, that showed up. There's certain sort of conflict. Oh, you're welcome, Lewis. It's so
we
good to
appreciate you
see
too.
you.
Really good to see you, Lewis.
Yeah. Haven't seen you at Tuesday night, but I just thought I'd mention that we're still there. Now, okay, Empress, I've got some conflict here. Is there some sort of conflict? I've also got an immense amount of burden that you're carrying. And what they're telling me is that you need to use your intuition a whole lot more. You are not tapping in. Meditating. Meditating would be really good. You're working really hard. Hi, Dorella. Hi, Austin. They're telling you that there is hope, so don't lose that. But I'm not sure who or what the conflict is. And my fear is you're just going to put it into the spot on. You're just going to add it to this burden you're carrying. You need to meditate more, tap in. Okay, tap into that intuition. You have it. You just need to use it. Listen to your gut. All right, Sarah, what do you have?
I got the same thing that, so basically, when I get a smaller sphere, it's representing that you have healing abilities. And so that means your energy is of high vibration. When you go in a room or you touch something or you give something to somebody and you touch or you make something or you make some food or whatever it is, it changes the vibration. And so when you're volunteering, you're changing, people love for you to be there. They love your vibration, but you have to learn to set boundaries because it happens sometimes a lot of times when you are what I call a light worker, somebody that's got this vibe that's healing. You have to learn to set boundaries with people because they will drain your energy. Tapping into those gifts, understanding that all you have to do is just be you and keep your vibe up and do the things that bring you joy to keep that vibe up. And then tapping into source, tapping in, like Bonnie said, meditating, tapping into that, but understanding that you don't have to go above and beyond for people. You just have to keep your vibe up because your vibe is healing and it changes the vibration of the place, if that makes sense.
Let us know if it. I understand, Lois. I wasn't reprimanding. I was just saying we hadn't seen you and we missed you. Oh, man.
We'd love to see you, Lewis. I hope your new job will allow you to have time to
Yeah.
come. We would love to. We'd love to have you back. I understand. Lots of hours.
Hello, Country Love Homestead. Welcome in, Austin. You were here earlier, I believe. maybe, maybe not.
Austin, are you wanting a
Oh.
reading?
What's going on, Austin?
He's hitting on us. I think it's pretty
I'm not
clear.
sure this is the
We're
chat
not.
for you.
This is not a dating site.
Yeah,
But
right.
if you have a question, we would love to answer it for you.
The pup has a message. I'm really over the pup's messages, but it's just how things are. Don't worry about it. It's draining. Yeah, I'm sure that's draining. Oh, I'm sorry, Empress. Okay. Who's next?
Well, we've got Austin, and then we have Dorella. So if
All right.
Austin doesn't have a question,
Austin.
then Dorella. If Austin wants
I'm
a
sure is
reading,
here. What did
he has to tell us if he wants a reading and what his sign is and his question, if he wants
Yeah.
one.
Austin, yes, no, you want a reading? What about where's your sun sign at?
Now,
What?
Country Love Homestead, I didn't see her before. If you want a reading, we need to know yours too, question and sign.
You want love, career? Do you have a specific question? Do you want general? Just see what happens, the greatest and highest good.
And that would go for Dorella too, if you're interested in a reading.
Yeah, Dorella. We got time for about 2, maybe 3 readings. We've been going through it tonight.
Yeah.
I don't know how many, because you're keeping track. Thank God.
Let's
I really
see.
appreciate that. I don't think I could deal with all this and keep track of anything.
That's a lot.
Nobody's here is here. Country, what's the energy surrounding a relationship between Antoine and you? Okay, I won't enter Antoine's energy, but I can ask what the relationship is. Your Virgo is Libra. All right, Angels, Country. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Country Love
And
Homestead. Is that what that is? Country. I bet.
yes, Country Love Homestead. And she's a Virgo and he's a Libra, and she wants to know between them. And then
Should a
Dorella's
Virgo
also.
Libra should work. All right, Dorelli, we'll get you next. Country relationship. What's the energy around the relationship the country is in with? Please. First thing that they want you to do is use your intuition. And you have a new opportunity coming. Oops. Ooh, okay. They want you to know this. Okay. And you said he is Libra. Okay. Ooh, I caught it. I am good, I tell you what. Okay, you're not seeing something that is right in front of your face. And you have got to use your intuition. You're going to get some clarity here, new ideas. All right, what do we have here? Ooh. Wands, fire, Leo, Sag. That's not. Is he an entrepreneur? Yes, what? I don't know what I asked that was the yes. La 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 la. Is he an entrepreneur? Does he have his own business? Or do you? I've got a lot of entrepreneurial energy here. He is. Okay, good. He's very present here. Very present. I don't have anything negative to say about this energy. And I'm not sure what you were looking for there, other than there's something you're not seeing, okay? But I don't see anything negative. I do see where there's a new opportunity here. And you've got to use that intuition. Sarah, what did you get? Charlie, no.
I'm getting the same thing that you really need. This shows me you need to tap into your gifts and your intuition and really start to make the checklist of pros and cons, because it's not like this person's bad for you, but I feel like you're on a different level of spirituality or maybe understanding things. And sometimes it's difficult to be with somebody, even if they have goals and all that, that are not on the same level of understanding of things. And so I would make a pros and cons list and really be really honest with yourself about how do you feel about that connection. you know um is this person going to be able to, do you see this person with you when you achieve and manifest the goals that you're trying to reach, and you can feel yourself like leveling up and you're starting to grow more in your understanding of things and your awareness and all of that? Is that person on the same level? And if they are, great. But when we start to question, we know there's something right there that we're just kind of looking over, like, this person checks these certain boxes, but do they check all the boxes of what we want? You deserve to have a true connection all the way through. So just keep that in mind when you're doing that.
Okay, I hope that resonates. Dorella, you're next. You want a love reading? And you're a Gemini. All right, just a minute.
So glad we could be helpful. I hope that was helpful.
All right. Did you just end a relationship, Dorella? Did you just walk away from something? And Gemini. Yeah, Gemini. Okay, you showed up here. That's a Gemini card. New opportunity coming. I have that you've left something behind, okay? And that you're just a little over defensive, okay? You need to work on that. You haven't left anything behind? Ooh, Not even a friendship, a job. Because I've got that that you're walking away, but I also have that you have somebody new coming in. And I have a Four of Wands, which indicates marriage. I have, there's a new road of you're going to go down. It follows a passion that you have. And it's about creativity of some kind. A friendship left. Okay. I'm like, they don't usually throw that out unless something's there. Okay. This is telling me, like I said, a little bit too defensive. So kind of lower those boundaries just a little bit. And you've got something coming in that's indicating marriage down that new road. Okay. What do you have for Dorella?
Okay. Um, okay, so what I'm getting is that you basically have been very kind of confused, not only about, the letting go of this friendship, but kind of the whole dynamic and the lesson that you were learning with that. And you're starting to level up in your understanding of things. So, you're intrigued with spirituality, you're intrigued with things, but you're not really trusting your own intuition. And you are highly intuitive. So starting to tap into that about your decisions and learning from the people that you have to let go. What did I learn from that situation? I don't want to have, A, B, and C in my life like I had with this person. um, Learn from this friendship on the things you want and you don't want with somebody around you, and then start working on, like I said before, for someone else, like manifesting a list of the things that you want in a partner, because I don't think that you've really thought deeply about what that is and what exactly you want and what you deserve. And um, think about that clearly. What kind of person do I want? What kind of personality do I want? What kind of interaction do I want? What kind of things do I want to talk about? What does this person smell like? What do they sound like? What do they look like? All of those things, but mostly about the type of person that they are. And manifest that. You can do it. You've got some gifts. You can do that.
Very important. Sit down and write down all the qualities you want, okay? And verbalize that out to the universe. Be specific. I can't emphasize that enough, okay? Don't just ask for, I want a man in my life. You could get a homeless person, okay? Be specific, all right?
Very specific.
Okay, next we have is nobody's here, I think.
I don't have anybody else unless somebody came in and I did.
There's
Oh,
somebody up
nobody's
here.
here. Nobody's here.
Nobody's here. It says, but I don't know what the question is. So tell me your question. What subject? If you want general, da 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 da. And what's your sun sign, please?
I don't want no kind of smoking in her house.
Torella, we can't give you a name. I'm not sure what you mean by zodiac sign. You want me to give them yours? You want me to tell you? I've already put the cards away, honey. Go back and rewind and listen to it. I probably asked you if there was a specific sign in your life.
The name won't come to us because you have to manifest who that person is. You have to think deeply of who that person is and draw them to you. You know,
You have to do the work. And if you don't, if we just said, oh, Joe Blow, you might not be ready for Joe Blow because you haven't done the work. So, whoever that is will come in when it's time. That's right. throw it into the universe, the person's
If
name.
if
You
that's
do
part of
that.
what you want, if you know I want to be with a Peter, I want to be with a Joe, I want to be with a, put that on your list. Be as
Yeah.
detailed as you want, because you've got many choices, but are they what you want?
Yeah, and you right now is the specific time to ask those questions. Pluto just went into retrograde, okay? And that means that we only have a specific time to change anything that has started new this year, okay? Because he went into Aquarius, that was a big deal. And now he's in retrograde. He's not going to leave Aquarius again. But as he's in retrograde, he's saying, hey, if there's anything else you want to change, now's the time. Because when he comes out of retrograde, it gets set in cement. So look around your world. What is it you want to change and change it? All right. I haven't seen anything from Nobody's Here. So I'm guessing that we're done. Is that correct?
I haven't seen anything either.
Okay. All right. Well, I want to thank everybody for coming in. I don't know how many we read, but it was a lot.
We read, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 13, 14, 17 people.
Wow. I think that's a record.
I knew we were going fast because my arm
Yeah,
hurts.
I was trying because I could see people coming in. But wow, I'm impressed with myself. I want to thank everybody for coming in. I truly do.
Thank
I hope you
you.
have a fantastic weekend and a blessed Mother's Day, whether it's your day or someone else's. You too, Sarah.
You too. And we appreciate everybody coming in, spending this time with us. Hope you had a little beverage and enjoyed your evening. And we
Yes.
appreciate your support for those like Jess that are coming through and helping with messages and supporting us. And thank you.
All right. We'll see you next week.
Cards are flying, paintbrush in hand. Fortune whispers, don't misunderstand. Crystal laughter fills the scene. Future shining like a movie screen.